So today I decided to do hat stereotypes for Captain Deadbeard. So let me tell you more about what I'm doing. Pretty much, we're going to be going, I'll be going into matches talking about hats for Deadbeard and saying what type of player that player is, I guess, who wears the hat. Of course, we're going to be doing that for every character, including plants. We'll also be doing it for, other things than hats, but we're going to do hats first because yeah, that is probably going to be the easiest to do, also because it's the first one. Oh yeah, this might not reflect what you actually are. If you've got any other opinions about that hat, leave it in the comments below and stuff. Yada yada yada. You should get what I mean. But yeah, hope you enjoy. It's gonna take me a while to make because I don't have all the hats. So I'll have to try and you know, get the hat sorted out. But other than that, that's fine. Also, a little everlasting crown if I ever get it, because I'm on 97 stars. So yeah, when I get it, I'll talk about it in its own video. I'll literally give it its own video because that deserves an entire different video dedicated to itself. If you've got any more suggestions, leave it in the comments below. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it. So we've got stock. Well, stock. Well, you've got two different type of stock players. You've got the ones that are the best players in the game and just don't need any other cosmetics on, or you've got the ones that are really, really bad and need to, get another cosmetic, because that's the only cosmetic they actually have for any of the captains. Cap of captains. You wear this hat because you think it's better than stock. So you think it's something to wear other than stock. But really, if anything, it's worse than stock. Even though stock is a pretty decent, hat. This is just one of the worst hats in the game. But there is one worst one, which we'll get into, I guess, in a minute. But Cap of Captains, they're not good players, trust me. They've only just started the game and got this out of a pack, and, well, they really need to get it. They really want their money back, I can tell you that. Oh yeah, and they've also watched YouTube videos on, like, tier lists and stuff. So, I mean, I guess you can have decent players who use this hat, but no one in the right mind uses this hat. But yeah, I guess that's kind of really it for the stereotype and cap of captains. It's just a really bad hat. Sorry to say it. It's if you have it, you don't really want to wear it. But anyway, that's my opinion on cap of captains. E-captains. Alright, let's get into this one. Okay, yes, I wear this hat, but I wouldn't say this is the best hat in the game. I don't really have a stereotype. I mean, I guess they're decent players if, if you see them, there's not much of a stereotype other than if you see them, they're either just new players with the deluxe pack. I thought this looks like a pretty good hat. And I mean, I guess it does look like a pretty good hat. It's just, it's not something you'd see quite a lot because, it's a paid thing as well as it's kind of common to see. And, well, you know what people like when it comes to common hats. You don't see them that much. But, you know, I mean, it doesn't really go well with anything, I guess. It's kind of just there to be a hat that you can use. I mean, I wouldn't say Everlasting Crown's better than it, but, you know, I'd say it's decent. But yeah, that's kind of it. It's not that good of a hat, but it's a decent one, I guess. The salty... Is that salty? I'm pretty sure that says salty. I don't really care what it says anyway. The Salty Sailor. Oh boy, do I have a stereotype for this. You are one of the worst players in the game if you wear this. Now, you think it's better, you think it's at least better than Captain of Captains. Or Cap of Captains, sorry. And you'd be wrong, Cap of Captains is well better than Salty Sailor. Like, I don't know anybody who wears this. Saying that, I don't know anybody who wears Cap of Captains, but still, I think Cap of Captains is a lot better than Salty Sailor. And honestly, if it comes to better player, Cap of Captains is probably player-wise, they've got a lot of better players on there. I say you either use this because it's the only thing other than stock you have, but I'd still rather have stock than this. I'm going to be completely real with you. I mean, I guess it's decent, but it's the worst one out of the captains, let's be real. I mean, or they're just, you know, pretending to be bad, because this hats obviously show if you're bad or not, but this one actually is true. Unless, you know, you're doing that mind game thing. After this video, there's going to be a lot more Cap of Captains and Salty Sailors, isn't there? Head rations. Oh boy. You don't want to get in a fight with head rations. Because these guys, if there was a competitive Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare like tournament going on, this guy will be the first person to know about it. He'll be competitive. He'll be playing Deadbeard competitively. He is probably that one person you know who still thinks Party Beard or whatever his name is, Captain. I don't know what his name is because I don't really know the legendary, but he thinks it's the best legendary in the game. I mean, it's not, but I still want to go on about this hat. You'll always see him on the top performers board. Like, it's kind of simple as that. Oh yeah, and it's better than stock. And then you've got this hat, even though I accidentally didn't show it as in the menu, but yeah, I forgot the name of it, don't worry. It's a lot scarier than head rations, because these guys will always have multiple on the top performers board, because this is the best type of player. If they've got a silver one, you know that just means, you know, they're not, like, changed really, they're the same. I mean, there's not much to talk about with this guy. He's a better version of head rations. That's all you really need to know. Oh yeah, and if there was a competitive, he'd be in top ranks. Captain Crab. Great. I don't even need to pause for this one. It's gonna be a quick one. Let's just say you're a swelly squid wannabe. Someone who doesn't have it and still thinks there could be as good as a swelly squid. Oh, and by the way, spoiler alert, they aren't. They are nowhere close to being better than swelly squid and squid players. And honestly, you just really wish you could be better than them. But sadly, you will never be on the top performers board. or even in a competitive lobby. Anyway, let's just go into the next one. Candle topper. I should really start pausing this a lot more, but anyway. Let's just say there's not much to go off. I mean, it's better than stock, if that's anything. I mean, I guess you're better than, you know, Captain, or Crab Captain, or whatever his name is. You're better than those players, I'll give you that. Other than that, though, there's not much of a stereotype towards these guys. Like, there's not much really different between these guys and Swirly Squids, because if they use them, well, other than, you know, if you use it, you're a Smurf, because, you know, this is what Smurfs use to look bad, because it looks like, because, you know, it kind of looks bad, but if anything, this is what Smurfs use. Message in a bottle. Boy, let's get into this one. Let's really get into this one. Well, let's just say people who wear a message in a bottle are normally pretty decent players. Oh, and it's better than stock. But, I mean, you don't really want to be playing against these types of players because they'll always send you a hateful message if you kill them. Also, if you teabag them, either on accident or, you know, you did it just once, they will do it the entire round. These are kind of toxic players who really, really are out for toxicity. That's really all that there is with, you know, messaging ball players. I mean, there's not really much to go off of other than, well, it's a message in a bottle. They're always going to send you a message. Hurtful or not. But, yeah, it's kind of it. Honestly, they should kind of stop. Honestly, it's kind of mean. Just kidding. Keep doing it so my stereotypes still make sense. Please. Please. Oh yeah, and there'll also be a top performer. You know, unlike me. Because I don't wear it. Anyway, I gotta go before I get copyright claim by that P-shirt, jeez. But yeah, that's kind of it for, you know, message and ball players. Okay, let's talk about the Pirate Knight set hat. I'm gonna have to do what these types of players do, don't I? I don't like these types of players, and there's a reason these are the Knight set. Because they will never, and I mean they never, scoped in. They're always running around looking for players and will always get up close and always try and hit them from like just any range. As I mean any range, I mean they'll never aim in, but they'll still try and hit them with the scatter cannon. And sometimes it works out for them. And if it ever works out for me, yeah, I don't really like the stereotype. It's if you actually have this hat and use this type of stereotype, I mean, I guess there's, you know, the one where, you know, he actually aims in. He's probably the best, you know, captain player in the game. Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned that one first. Yeah, number one is better than stock. Number two, you know, you've got the kind of like assassin type theme where they just go in and absolutely shred with the sky cannon. Number four, the best player in the game. Like, no joke. This shows if you're the best player in the game. Sadly, I'm not, so you'll never see me getting the best player of the game award. And we've got the Raiders set. Let's get to it, I guess. The Raiders set hat. Probably, I don't really know what to say about this hat. You're a pretty bad player, I guess. And of course you get eaten by chompers a lot. No, just kidding, that's just me. But, you know, they kind of need to nerf chompers, I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, other than, you know, being annoying up close because they spam their abilities, they camp like this. Like, you know, my drone decides it wants to come out. they will literally not do anything the entire game but use their ability, and if they don't have the ability, they'll have to use their sky cannon, because they'll always be up close with the barrel. I mean, sometimes it actually works out though, so that's the thing. They only use things that will actually work out for them. Oh yeah, and they always target legendaries because, you know, legendaries. Oh yeah, and if they can't play zombies, they play cactus and do the exact same thing. Trust me, they're annoying as much as they sound, bro. Oh, they sound more than what they actually... Yeah, I don't know what the thing is, but they're a lot more annoying than they sound. Because you'll be playing a match of like turf or something and deal with some guy with his abilities just... He'll always use his abilities, that's the thing. And it annoys me. This is literally how they play. Oh yeah, also they miss all their shots with Cannon Rodeo. Unless it's, you know, their teammate. But yeah, that's kind of it for the tomb set thing. So yeah. Oh wait, I can't forget the stereotype. It's better than Stark. I mean, I should really do a separate video about the gnomish perspective, but I will. So what's the next one? Oh, well, the leprechaun hat. You know what? I mean, I could also do a separate video on that, but I can't be bothered, and I kind of want to make another statement. So, let's go. I bet you're wondering, is it better than Stark? I don't know, probably it looks better than Stark in my opinion. Oh yeah, and you also get that perspective thing, like the gnomish perspective does. Stereotype, they never get close, even with the sky cannon or the abilities. But he also uses cannon rodeo. But he's godlike with cannon rodeo, so I'd be careful. Because I think this hat only just came out, so, you know, I bet you're surprised I got a stereotype for it. I just do, I somehow do. Oh yeah, and they'll only use their barrel if a chomp is about to burrow them, so they literally... They are an annoying type of player. I'm not even gonna lie to you. People with the leprechaun hat thing, you must be some of the best players in the game. Annoying wise, because if you actually think you're the best player in the game, if you wear this, you're not. But I mean, you're decent at the game. I'd give you that. But you know, you're probably the type of player to, you know, use EP on plants. But yeah, I mean, I could have really done, like, its own separate thing, but I guess I didn't. Fair enough. Oh yeah, and also you can miss all your shots. The reason they wear the leprechaun hat, though, is because they think, because it's got something to do with luck, it's a lucky hat. And let me tell you now, it's not. Oh yeah, also the only ability they use is literally the cannon rodeo. If you see them not using it, they are not they're obviously not a main. They're actually on good at the game. But yeah, that's really all the stereotypes I can really think of. Let me know which character you would like to see me do a stereotype on next. But that's really it. I mean, if you're wondering if he uses power ever, no. He only uses cannon rodeo. Oh yeah, and he might possibly be from Ireland. So, yeah. So thank you for watching today's video. Thought I'd do a stereotype video. I've been kind of wanting to do this for a while, but I kind of wanted to wait until I got like most of the hats, you know, including, you know, Everlasting Crown. But you know, we'll do a separate video on that when I actually unlock it, about what it is on every single class. But yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, this is probably one of the funnest videos I've actually done in a while. Also, I did post a video on the second channel a few days ago if you want to watch that. But it's not important if you don't watch it. It's just something you can do. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.